for sure. He's too busy doing shit.
Okay.
And I,
Yeah, like getting healed.
no, doing work. He doesn't get. He's waiting for everybody else to get healed first.
And this is why your antidepressants are gone.
Like, look, okay, he's not the worst off. So he, in his mind, he's like, everyone else needs it more than me.
Yeah, sure. Oh, one last note for Hana though.
Mhm.
Mindy will say, I have a new idea for a weapon. It's not even a, well, kind of weapon. Sorta.
Fox said.
A knife that when you stab electronics, it hacks into them.
He gives a knowing look and then types, I thought swords were lame, Mindy.
It's not a sword, it's a knife.
Knives are just small swords.
You're lucky you can't talk right now, or I would have words.
Smiley face. Like, not even him smiling, he's straight-faced, and he types a smiley face.
Yeah, no, yeah, I saw that. Okay. When are you coming at me, Cal?
We have a week, right?
Yeah, what day?
Probably day 2. Cause
I think day 2, Mindy... Yeah, okay. Mindy talked with Rai. Okay.
and hold on, let me roll real quick. Cause Fynn did have a fucked up finger. I want to see if he's able to like to fucking splint it himself without worrying anybody, so he could do his fucking job. Probably not gonna do very well because I only have 3 fucking die.
Win penalty.
Oh yeah, 2 dice. Thanks, Mindy. Thanks for the wound penalty. I forgot about the wound penalty.
Oh no, it's almost like it's the consequences of your own actions.
I know, right? Oh, I did it! He did it! Look at him go. But yeah.
They're still tattling on you to Rai after this.
Fair enough. But he's pretty much patched himself up the best he could. Like,
So
with, like,
nothing
spare
compared to
scraps and
Rise.
shit. Nothing compared to Rise, but he's like just to keep it from like being a problem when he's working. That's about it.
Okay, so barely.
Barely, yeah. So he's not bleeding everywhere, and he's not having a broken finger. He's fine. But he would. Where would Mindy be? After he was done working, he was gonna go check up on people, making sure the ship was all, working and shit.
Post hanging out with Rai, then they'd just be around.
Around? Okay. Where
They
is
can be
around?
found anywhere, because they're also in the checking up on the people they care about mode. You can encounter them in the hallway.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah.
And we can have an, oh, you're talking to me moment.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is that what they look like? It's just, oh, you're coming to me.
No, they look like shit.
Ah, cool. Where's my boy? Where'd he go? Where is he? Ah, there he is. I need to get him out of his cog. He's just yellow right here. Cool. He does look like shit. So they're in this room, right?
That's their workshop. They're just, you can encounter them in the hallway, probably.
Okay. So we're like right here then.
Mm-hmm.
So he's walking towards the workshop. They could be probably coming out. Shrug.
They do not have Grim at this point.
Well, yeah. Fynn is walking down the hall towards their workshop. Walk. Knock, knock.
Who is it? Just open the door.
He opens the door and kind of peeks his head in. How are you doing?
Loud buzzing noise as they
Ah,
they're in the middle of fixing Grim, and they're just like, I'm alive.
I mean, yeah, that's good. That's always good. I'm glad you're okay. He seems very he's very awkward because he's like, they were mad at me earlier, and now he's like, he's worried, but he's also worried for his safety.
Yeah, well, they don't have any knives on them right now, but they are holding the screwdrivers and shit.
Yeah, but it's apparent that he's worried for their safety and slightly worried about his own safety when
It's
they have
okay,
power tools in there.
Finn. They're not in a mood to try and take out your eye right now.
I know, but he's still fucking nervous. Okay, he's a nervous boy.
You should be. But they'll just say, yeah, thanks for getting me off the floor.
That was one hell of an idea.
Uh-huh. I think Lauren might be right about the whole Great Stream thing. It was like, there's just a voice in my head that gave me this idea, and it sounded like a black man for some reason. Okay, they don't say that.
That's good.
They don't say that.
Holy shit! Thank God they don't say that because Finn would be very worried right now because he has voices in his head and he's like, "Oh God, you too."
They don't say that. Yeah, the science lessons with Hana have really been paying off.
I'm glad you're alright. He kind of like sighs and like kinda rubs the back of his head. He doesn't look all that great. He doesn't look like he's been to the med bay at all.
Uh-huh. Rai gets a message at this point. Finn's walking around injured like an idiot.
Thank you.
Do you want me to drag him?
Sure.
Oh God, he doesn't know what's happening. But he's like,
They set their shit down. They stand up. I'm gonna go get a snack. Come on.
okay.
Temporary peace truce. 'Cause shit happened.
Yeah.
Insert one awkward elevator ride later.
Very awkward. Yes. He's
Or
like,
awkward on Finn, but Mindy's just standing there chilling.
he doesn't know what they're thinking, and that's what scares him the most.
Uh-huh. Like, once they're on this way, they're just like, spit it out.
What?
Whatever's in your head, spit it out.
It's nothing much. It's just,
Spit it out.
I'm bad with words, okay?
It doesn't matter if you're bad with words. If you keep all your shit bottled up in your head and you don't let it out, it's all gonna ferment and get really stinky.
It's when we talked earlier, I didn't mean what I said.
You're gonna have to elaborate on that.
You know when you punched me.
Yeah. Which part of what you said?
All of it.
Okay.
It was stressful time, and I wasn't thinking.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think a lot, apparently. But
Yeah, no, yeah, no. Actually, I would say you think too much.
fair enough assumption. But
You think too much and you get it, and then you get it all stuck up in your head, and then you do the stupidest decision.
Wow, look at you! You just summed me up right then and there.
Uh-huh. So how would you say it?
I guess I do have a tendency to overthink, and then start getting stuck in my own head.
They just look at you. They're like, with the expression of "and."
And when I overthink, I start. It's 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 hard not to overthink things. And when I start going on a roll, it just starts going and going and going, and it doesn't stop until someone. He kind of looks at them. Sorry about that. Looks at them with like a small smile, comes and stops me.
Wow, good.
And yeah, he kind of rubs his back of his head.
Uh-huh, so now what are you gonna do? If you're saying you didn't mean any of that.
Try and make up for it, and try and not do it again. That's for sure.
Uh-huh. Specify do what again?
Not to be a dumbass and not listen to everybody who's telling me not to do something and then do it anyway.
You know what? That's a good enough start. You know how I told you that whenever if it's in the middle of combat and you're panicking and don't know what to do, breathe.
Yeah, I did that actually. Really worked.
Yeah? Yeah. Well, I also told you to talk to us. It applies even out of combat. Because if you overthink, like you just said that you're prone to, and you don't, you're just gonna... They just like make a spinning motion with their hand. You're just gonna keep going on in circles, and that's not good for you. Or anyone. If you get it out of your head, then someone else can help you.
He nods. Yeah, I just not used to telling other people my problems.
Well,
Kinda.
you're gonna learn.
Of course, of course.
I suppose at this time the elevator ride has gotten to the top floor.
Of course, he is.
They're just like, well, as long as you keep up with that, I don't see any reason why you can't. Yeah, it's a big improvement over before. I can't stand it when people wallow like that, Finn. And I can't stand it when there's people. I can't stand it when people just curl in on themselves and do nothing. So as long as you're doing something, good.
He nods.
And then they stand here.
I didn't really like the fact that I get that either. I don't know.
Oh,
Retrospect.
now you've had the experience.
Hindsight's 20/20, I guess.
Uh-huh. And now, they just stand here. They just stand there, plant their feet. You're going to the med bay.
What?
They point.
I'm fine.
Med bay. I told Uriah that you're coming.
Oh my god, you tattled on me.
No shit. You're walking around. You're walking around looking like looking like that. Of course, I'm gonna tell on you.
A lot of people need it more than I do right now.
And there's been 2 days for
It's
the
been a day.
no. It's been 2 days. The worst, the emergency patients have already been treated and put into cryo already. I talked to Rye earlier. Get.
Fine. Okay. I'm not gonna argue.
Uh-huh.
You just kind of goes in the med bay. There we go.
And then they go off to get a snack.
God damn it! You better bring me one.
Haha, no.
No,
It
he
was all
says
a ruse.
He says that. He says that if he sees them walking away, he's like, "You better bring me one you offered."
And they're just gonna say, "It was a lie, Fynn."
How dare! Okay.
One Fynn dropped off at the med bay.
One fin.
One reconciliation on the way.